It started as a dorm rumor at Eastbrook University, spreading through late-night study sessions and freshman sleepovers. They said if you stared too long into a dark mirror, not in the light, but in the dim, silvery black of near darkness, you might notice something shift. Not your reflection, but something behind it. A figure standing just out of reach, waiting for you to blink. Most people laughed it off, of course. Another Bloody Mary knockoff, another way to scare new students. But in October 2 years ago, someone decided to test it. Her name was Lydia Crane, sophomore photography major. The kind of girl who believed every story had a reason behind it. She thought urban legends were just social experiments, people testing how fear spreads. So she recorded everything. That night, she set up her camera in her dorm bathroom, lights off except for a single candle. The mirror was cracked in one corner, giving her face a doubled reflection, one real, one slightly warped. On the footage, she laughs before she starts. She says she's going to meet the mirror man. At first, nothing happens. Just the flicker of flame, the hum of the air vent. Then she leans closer, whispering something. No one can quite make out what. She blinks once, twice, and then her reflection doesn't blink back. It's subtle, the kind of thing you'd miss if you weren't looking for it. But in the video, when Lydia blinks, her reflection stays frozen. Then, half a second later, it moves, a heartbeat behind her. The light flickers. She laughs nervously, glancing behind her like she expects someone to jump out. But the reflection keeps moving, now slower, eyes widening, mouth twitching into something that doesn't match hers. The candle flame gutters and goes out. The camera stays rolling in the dark. When campus security found her room the next morning, the mirror was shattered, the glass swept neatly into the sink. The camera was still on, battery drained, but the last frame captured before it died was a blur of light, something standing close to the lens, pale and long-fingered, like a reflection stepping out of the glass. No one saw Lydia again. The university said she dropped out. Her parents said she went traveling. But anyone who watched that video, the real one, not the edited version that leaked online, says they started noticing things afterward. Their reflections holding eye contact too long. Their faces lingering in dark windows after they'd turned away. And that's when the legend changed. Now they say he doesn't just appear in mirrors anymore. He follows you in reflections, storefronts, puddles, TV screens gone dark. They say if you catch him watching you 3 times, he takes your reflection and leaves his behind. I didn't believe it either. Not until last week. I worked night shifts at a gas station just outside the city, the kind of place that feels like it exists between hours. No customers, no traffic, just fluorescent hum and silence. Around 3 a.m., the camera started flickering. The front window went black for a second, like something passed right in front of it. When the feed came back, I saw movement on the security monitor, someone standing by the pumps. No car, no headlights, just a tall figure, motionless. I stepped outside to check, but no one was there. The lot was empty. Only wet pavement reflecting the bright lights overhead. I turned back to the door and froze. In the reflection of the glass, I could still see him, standing right behind me. I spun around nothing. When I looked back again, the reflection was empty too. After that, I started noticing small things, my reflection blinking slower than I did, my shadow stretching longer than it should. Once, when I walked past the freezer doors, my reflection didn't follow. It stood still, eyes wide, head tilted, watching me walk away. I tried to brush it off. Sleep deprivation, paranoia. But 2 nights ago, I came in early for shift and saw something scratched into the mirror in the employee bathroom. Just 3 words, etched into the glass like with a key. He's almost through. I thought maybe one of the other clerks was screwing with me until I realized the letters were backward, carved from the inside. Last night, I covered the mirror with duct tape. But when I checked this morning, the tape was gone, peeled off neatly and folded on the counter. The glass was spotless. Too spotless. When I looked closer, I saw handprints pressed against the other side of the mirror. I haven't told anyone. Who would believe it? You can't prove reflections. You can't record them, right? Every time I try to film it, the footage glitches, the light distorts, and all I hear is this low whisper under the static. It sounds like breathing. I've been thinking about Lydia, about that video. The way she stared into the mirror like she wanted something to happen. I wonder if that's the trick. Maybe he only comes for people who look too long. Maybe curiosity is the invitation. Tonight's Halloween. The store is empty, and I can see my reflection in the glass door, faint, almost washed out under the lights. My eyes look wrong, too dark, too far back. I keep telling myself it's just the glare. That's what everyone says right before they disappear. There's something you need to know. If you're hearing this, don't test the stories. Don't stare into mirrors after midnight. And if your reflection ever moves wrong, even for a second, don't turn your back on it. Because once he sees you, once he learns your face the next time you blink, he'll blink back.